Can I ask you a question about Darius Slay?
No, the answer is no. You can't.
Got him.
Well, you did. You got him.
Got him.
Who are you?
You.
Yeah, you can ask me, man. Hey, I want to let you know, Diggs, by the way, for the rest of the time, I don't know how long it's going to be, by the way. If you watch news, it might not be that long. There's earthquakes happening. There's this happening. There's that happening. It might not be. But you can ask me any question anytime.
Okay.
Now, granted, I think you should have a little self-awareness
Yeah.
if the time is proper not to ask the question. But you can just lock that thing in there and ask me at a later time. If it's not the proper time, you can ask me any question you want.
Okay. So Darius Slay, after he got traded to the Eagles, became the highest paid cornerback in the NFL. Do you think the highest paid cornerback should have brought back more of a return than a third and a fifth round pick?
So what you're alleging here is the highest paid corner, a man that was brought to the Philadelphia Eagles to hopefully put them over the hump again to get them back into contention, which they felt like was a missing piece. Now, Malcolm Jenkins also left them and signed with the Saints, so they're going to have to find a safety to get over there. But everybody said the secondary of the Eagles was their problem. Carson Wentz was willing them the victories last year. You remember Nelson Aguilar was quite a hit-or-miss operation. Made some big catches, made some big drops, but Carson Wentz, through all the injuries, was able to move, and they said that secondary was the problem. So you sign Darius Slay, you make him the highest paid corner in the league immediately. There's a lot of good corners in the league. He's the highest paid one. And the only thing you get in return is a third and a fifth rounder. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Is that a worse deal than DeAndre Hopkins?
Oh, my. We get it. The Lions stink, guys.
You don't want us
It
to talk
might
about
be.
Oh, my.
Is that a worse deal
For sure.
than DeAndre Hopkins? Because they got David Johnson in return.
Who might be good again.
All reports are saying probably not, but he does have it in him to be a great running back. He was a couple years ago, potential MVP candidate a couple years back. Then he got hurt and something happened. Nobody knows. But in this case, they got no people. They got a third rounder and a fifth rounder. Now, I know everybody's going to say, well, you don't know who they're going to get for that third rounder. And I guess in some cases, you'd be able to say, well, he was a distraction in the locker room and he must not have liked. This guy loves Detroit.
Loves it.
The only person that likes being in Detroit that plays for the Detroit Lions.
Exactly.
It makes no sense at all. They just want to get him out of there. Or are they trying to tank for Trevor Lawrence?
Even if you go by that logic, he's the best cornerback in the league, or arguably the best cornerback in the league, and you're not going to find that in the third or the fifth round.
No.
So
Well, you don't know. You don't know.